Welcome to the Colt AR-15 resource. This video is my third video in my M5 carbine series. The M5 is also known as the CM556 in Colt's product lineup. In this video, we're going to focus on details of the upper receiver that also make the CM556 the unique carbine that it is. So to start out, we're going to take a look at a couple of pages in the 2024 Colt International Military and Law Enforcement Catalog. These have been made available at various trade shows in the United States and overseas. This copy was sent to me by a friend who attended SHOT Show this year. You can also get these off eBay from time to time. People will pick them up at the trade shows and sell them for 10 or 15 bucks on eBay. So the first part of this catalog focuses on the CM556. And what I wanted us to look at starting out is some of these details that they cover here, just to give you an orientation to what we're going to look at. So if you look at this green area right here, that is actually showing you an extension. Let me adjust this here a little bit. That is actually showing you an extension that comes off of the upper receiver underneath the handguard. And you'll get a better look at that here in just a little bit. And then this green area here, it shows you the additional surface area that aids in heat dissipation from the chamber area. So all that area in green is pulling heat out away from the chamber to improve cooling efficiency of the system. And then this last section here just shows you the interlocking surfaces between the handguard and the upper receiver. So the first thing I'm going to show you here is how the CM556 upper, which is right here. One thing about this hobby is sometimes dumb luck visits you. And I had an opportunity to get a hold of a CM556 upper receiver and barrel to go to my collection. So that really helps illustrate some things here. What I have here is a forging of a LE901 upper receiver. And so the CM556 was downscaled from the 901. And so you can see the similarities there between those two designs. So I'll set that off to the side. And then here we'll focus on the CM556 upper. And then what is here is the Legacy 6920 or M4 carbine type upper receiver. This example here is actually one that has FN's cage code and it's C marked. This was provided by Colt to FN for their contract. And so you see here how this extends out from the upper receiver. The barrel nut threads into there and holds the barrel rigid, providing a true free float interface. And I don't have this barrel tightened down, so there's the barrel profile. Here's what the barrel nut looks like. I wish I had a standard barrel nut available to show you. I looked for one, but I couldn't find it. But here's what the barrel nut looks like. This is the same barrel nut that's used on the 6940 series. So one thing that's different about these barrels is the barrel aligns, instead of having the alignment pin on the top of the upper receiver, it's on the bottom. And they did that because the barrel markings are visible through the bottom of the handguard instead of the top, so they had to change the barrel orientation with the upper receiver. But this extension here off the front of the receiver, it aids in cooling the chamber and barrel off faster, and it also provides the free float barrel interface. You'll see how all the threading is internal compared to being external on the legacy upper receiver design. So one of the things I thought I'd show you here is this barrel right here is a 6940 barrel from 2017. Notice it's got the grenade launcher step in it. The M5 barrel does not. That's strictly because of the rail differences and stuff. Take notice here, the barrel extensions are different between the M5 and the 6940 series. So one thing about the CM556 upper receiver design is it is a evolution of the legacy 6940 series upper receiver. This redesign has improved the cooling performance and the accuracy between the two platforms. The M5 carbine, CM556 carbine, has shown to be more accurate in testing than the 6940 series. And so you can kind of see that relationship right here. The forgings, they share similar forgings, but they're machined a little different. And you can see this raised area here on this 6940 upper receiver compared to this area on the CM556 upper. And then the flats shown here are just another view of what would normally be the flats here on the 6940 series upper receiver. And then you see the difference from the top angle. There's the machined step for the rail interface there in the top of the upper. So with some of those details shown to you, I'm going to take the handguard off of this and show you what it looks like underneath, actually installed on the factory firearm. As mentioned in a previous video, you have these two torque screws that hold the handguard on. You just loosen those up. You loosen up and remove those two screws, and this bridge nut comes off the back side. Alright, so here we've got the rail removed. Here you can see the flange, or whatever you want to call it, that overlaps the upper receiver and holds it in place. Here you get a good view of the recesses in the receiver extension where these retention screws pass through and lock into the bridge nut to hold the handguard in place, keeps it from rotating. And then Sorry about that. I had to blow some hammer residue off. So there you see it's a standard carbine gas tube. It's a carbon length gas system, low profile gas block. Nothing out of the ordinary with the gas system. So to summarize the benefits of the upper receiver redesign: improved chamber and barrel cooling, improved barrel seating and free float position. It's been stated that the carbine shoots well under 1 minute of angle in this configuration. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the look at these in detail, or at this in detail. Let me know what questions you have, and I'll do my best to answer them. I encourage you, whether you're a Colt collector or just want to try out a different carbine design, I encourage you to consider getting one of the CM556 or M5 carbines. I think they're a good design. I'm looking forward to getting it out on the range this year. I bought this last year and hadn't had a chance to shoot it yet, so this year is going to be the year. So thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you next time.